My name is Adeola Osabia. I'm from Nigeria and I'm a first-year PhD student in the Psychometrics program here at Morgan State University. I chose Morgan because of its commitment to research, innovations, and also diversity. So basically what inspired me to pursue psychometrics was because of I wanted to know much about tests and measurements, and also how to assess people based on their abilities, their knowledge, and also their attitude, because basically psychology and psychometrics deals with behavioral patterns of humans, so I want to know much about it. So that was the reason why I intended to go for this program. And also when I worked as an assistant director for student conduct, so I'm used to working with students, so most times there are things behind their actions, that is things I want to know much about, the reason why they behave, basically their behavioral patterns. So that was the reason why I chose psychometrics. So basically what drew me to the doctoral program was because I want to advance in research and I want to know much about text, just like I said earlier, that text and measurements. I want to know much about that because I know when you go into PhD programs, it gives you time to go into rigorous research and also to know more about things in advanced stage. So that was the reason why I decided to go into this program, because I've been working with students. I want to know much how to deal with them, and also in the aspect of industrial aspect of working with people, both on their behavioral patterns. So that was the reason why I decided to go into this program, for the PhD program, just to have that research aspect of it. So after this program, I would want to work as a researcher and also as a psychometrician, basically in the aspect of test and measurements, and if there is a way that I can incorporate it into the aspect of working with students in the aspect of academic integrity, just to understand it, because most times when you're working with students, they are from different backgrounds, cultural backgrounds, they have reasons for coming to college. So I want to know much about them, and I think I'll be able to fit in with this program, so I can work in a hospital setting, in an educational setting, or edutech, just to create these audits, text and measurement score for students. So these are the career aspect areas that I feel that I want to go into. So I want to be a generalist, so I can either go into industrial psychology, just to know much about working with people in office settings, like the HR, creating performances analysis for them, the KPI and everything. Yeah. Basically, a lot of people, they don't know much about psychometrics because they only know about psychology, which is studying of mental processes and brain or behavioral patterns of humans. But most people don't really know much about the SAT scores, IELTS, TOEFL, how it's being conducted, how it was created. So most people don't even know that psychometricians are behind all these things. So I would want people to know that anything that deals with text and measurements, just to understand the ability of humans and how they can fit into a program, is all the aspect of psychometrics. So we are the one behind all these things. One thing that was so surprising to me was though I know much about text assessment and everything, but I never knew that it's something that we can create ourselves, because I think it's just before anything that uses SAT, TOEFL, IELTS, I thought it was something a general thing, anybody can design, but I never knew that psychometricians are the one behind all these things. So I think that was the first thing that was so surprising to me. And also as a psychometrician, you can work in anywhere, you can work in an hospital. I was how does hospital have to connect with being a psychometrician? But then I discovered that you can create tests, or maybe trying to study patients in the hospital, to understand their behavioral pattern and everything. So, yeah, so those were the things that were surprising to me. So when I got into this program, and I was glad I was into this program to know much about these things. Yeah. I teach the undergrad as the introduction to psychology, Psychology 101. It has been inspiring, and also it has been challenging in the aspect of I've been able to support students in the aspect of classes and also their course, to know much about it. And also it has also helped me as a PhD student to know much about psychological concepts. So it has been a good opportunity for me to interact with students, help them to understand the reason why they are in college, most especially the undergrads. So, and things about psychology as a whole. This program is very good, it's very excellent, and I don't want people to know that working as a psychometrician or as a psychometrics is something very inspiring, and it's something very good, because humans, we have our behavioral patterns, we have the abilities, the way we learn, where it differs in everything, and also from different cultural backgrounds, we have our passions for coming into school. So I would advise someone coming into this program to know that it's a very good program that will help you in terms of research, rigorous research, and also like if you want to know much about people's ability to like learn or to understand something. Yeah, I think when I came in, it was so surprising because when I got into the United States, basically, like I've never been in the midst of people that looks like me. And I've been hearing about HBCU schools. And when I got to Morgan, I could see that communal life of a thing. Like I see everyone like so welcoming and everything. This program and also like the faculty, like the way I met people, even before I came in, they've been reaching out. This is what you're gonna meet. This is what you need to do. This is what you need to do. Like they've been putting me through. It was just a soft landing for me. Basically, those that are in the program. So they really created that welcoming, that sense of belonging, and I really appreciate that. So it's one thing I've really appreciated in terms of like working with faculty and also my peers too. Yeah, advising people that want to come into this program, like I said earlier, it's a good program and it's somewhere to be. Like this is a program that where if you want to know much about people's behavioral pattern, or in terms of like you want to know the rate at which people learn, their abilities, their knowledge, how they can fit it into program. What made me interested in this program was because Morgan State was the only HBCU that has psychometrics, so I would want it to come. Yeah.